Duncan, you have a new role with the Ospreys. Can you explain what it is, please?
Moving on, obviously, from the transition, working with the senior group last year and being in and around as a scrum coach, just taking a broader role really within that senior coaching group, looking at all different aspects of the game really.
Can you explain how your coaching career started and why did you want to be a coach after being a player for so long and being so successful at it?
Well, I think obviously being forced to hang the boots up always forces your hand a bit, but then I think it was time to step away, from the game at the elite level for a little bit, and I'll always be grateful for Neath Talbot College, for giving me an opportunity to start my coaching. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to coach or teach, but what attracted me to both is that ability to try and help people, be the best they can and get better. So I started there. Then came back to the Ospreys in around the age grade setup with the junior academy, stepped through then to do the senior academy and transition boys, and then in that development league, spent 2 seasons forwards coaching those development teams, and then obviously picked up the senior scrum coach along that, and done bits and pieces along the way, and just really grateful really to be given the opportunity to step up and excited for the challenge ahead.
In terms of your experience, how different is it coaching younger players to senior players? Because obviously that's a very different role, and you would have been a senior player and you would have had an experience of coaching for lots of different people.
Yeah, I think, there is differences and similarities in a lot of it. I think, one of the biggest things is, with the younger players, you probably guide them a little bit more. It's important you try and develop, robust players who are comfortable making decisions and seeing some things themselves. Obviously, then the more experienced the player is, then it's a bit more that relationship building, discussing things and often offering solutions. But one of the biggest things that's jumped out, especially in this environment, regardless, players want to keep getting better, coaches want to keep getting better, and that's what really attracted me to coaching. That want of people to get better and how you can help them.
Give us an insight into the impact that Toby and Brock have had since they've come to the Ospreys, because obviously yourself and Richie are Ospreys through and through, but they're coming in from outside.
Yeah, I think it's always good, to have fresh ideas. I think fundamentally it's just refocused, all of us on, what it is to be an Osprey and sort of core values in and around that. And it's a clean slate for everyone, coaches, players alike, that, some different ideas of how to do things, but fundamentally not going too far away from, what we are and what we have. And I think, the dynamic as a group has been good amongst the players. They're all working hard, and certainly, Toby and Brock have brought, real good work ethic, amongst coaches as well, for us all keeping each other on our toes and trying to get the best out of everyone.